I'm PHELY Malik and I'm commenting on Wion news channel of India that is projecting a wrong story to the Indians. Wion channel is narrating a story that Indian ambassador to Qatar, means at Doha, has met the Taliban political chief in Taliban's political chief office, and that too at the request of Taliban chief. So, if you look at this story, you could easily calculate that this is a false story. There are certain reasons for that. One, that Taliban, they have yet to announce their government in Afghanistan. They have just taken control over Kabul airport, and they are telling the world that what kind of government or what kind of relationship they would like to have with the different nations across the globe. So Taliban's, they are in no hurry to have talks with any of countries that work against their interest for so long. It was India that worked against the Taliban interest in Afghanistan, and now India is finding its situation very difficult because India went on telling public that it was going to have a friendship and a greater ties with Afghanistan. The way Americans told the American public that they were winning the war, but what kind of victory they have brought has, seen the whole world. The humiliation that Americans and allied forces have had. So this Wion channel is projecting the meeting, a SarKar meeting, which has never taken place, because the video they play in the background where an Indian foreign minister is meeting some Arab nationals, and they are not looking Taliban at all, because Taliban, either they stay in Qatar or they stay in Europe. They wear a special dress that they all are wearing, and that is quite visible to all people across the world, that it is shalwar kameez, and then they are having one piece of sheet on their shoulders with one turbans on. So the foreign minister of India met somebody in 2020 in month of December. So that video is being played in the background when this channel is projecting a story of Indian ambassador in Doha meeting Afghan political affairs chief in his office. So then going to Afghan office and meeting them, what kind of request is this? Because if somebody has a request to meet somebody, then one is to go to that office and say, yes, I have come down to meet you. So here the request is of Taliban, but it is the Indian ambassador who is going to Taliban office and meeting them. This is one big flaw in constructing a story. Second, India is inviting two correspondents, right? Two persons who are attached to this channel. One is, broadcasting from Kabul, and one is from New Delhi. So, and they both are talking about the soft-spoken expressions of Taliban. The press conference or the media talk they have had just an hour or so ago. So they are praising Taliban that they wanted to have better ties with the rest of the nations in the world. They want to show that they are trained Taliban. So they are praising them. So practically, what important thing the Taliban chief was to discuss with Indian ambassador, they have not reflected anything like that. So, and there is no point of Afghan political affairs chief in Doha to discuss anything with India, because Afghans, they have nothing to discuss with India. They already understand that for 20 long years, India went on working against Taliban interests. And when India worked against Taliban interests, then Taliban would not like to reciprocate such feelings, because they are changed as per Indian media. And second, they are not willing to expose themselves to hostile countries at such an early stage. And there is nothing important with Taliban to discuss with India, because Taliban's, they are controlling everything. They have won the war. And Indians, they are in Afghanistan who are, trapped or who are unable to go back to India. So India is to request Taliban that India wanted to have some negotiations, some type of talks. But Wion television is altogether twisting the story for Indian audience. So this story has no facts. It is a false story. So this mock epic is coming up from Wion channel, and still more, such hilarious stories come in upcoming days, because India is in troubled waters and there is no shortcut to it. Sorry, Mr. Modi, you played a bad game, and now you have to face the music, the game that you played already for these, over a decade time in Afghanistan. So let's expose Indian media, taking up some other stories from them. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.